moderator of this meeting today. राष्ट्रीय शिक्षा नीति के अनुसार 22nd of July से लेकर 28th of July is the शिक्षा सप्ताह. This is the शिक्षा सप्ताह to be celebrated. So शिक्षा सप्ताह के अनुसार अपने TP sir, Dr. TP Shashi Kumar sir is there with us. He will be guiding us how to celebrate this saptah. So over to you, sir.
World is moving very fast. Everybody is on digital world. Every day I attend a lot of Google Meet and then webinar program. Just now I finished one with the UK. We had only 4 participants, but all the 4 are active. We have dialogue, we discuss, we understand. Actually, what happens most of the time in Indian education system is we celebrate. Only celebration happens and nothing in action happens. Serious people are individually molded, not with a group. You can look at DrTPS Pakistan. You can see a lot of Pakistan individual, one girl from 7th class, boy from 9th class, come and discuss, understand, learn. Lot of questions, lot of discussion happens. Just now I finished a discussion with UK. You can see from US, UK and Thailand, Australia, people join. We very seriously discuss, invest sufficient time and learn, share. So many thoughts are done. It's every day for me. But when it comes to India, what I have seen is a lot of people join, great celebration happens. After that, nothing is there. People don't even send a message. I came there and then I told those who send a report of what you have learned in my class, if you send it, I'll give a certificate. Not even bothered because you have not made a note. Our new education policy is also like that. There is nothing great in new education policy. There is nothing great in celebrating. It's only to remind us, yes, you have to do something great. So what is essentially to be done is, there is a program which came, somebody made a projection. We are discussing something which is after 3.5, 4 years. 2019 is the draft new education policy came. But I have been roaming around India at different places, talking to educators, owners of schools, teachers, principals. I have not seen nothing implemented anywhere. Nothing has happened. We are in the same class, same uniform, same classroom, same syllabus. Nothing has changed. Even it says informal education in the early childhood. I have been toiling for this, written 4 books, how to implement this. Last week I was in Sri Lanka. I'll tell you what has happened. I went for a conference, but my focus was not conference. My focus is attending the conference. I will get some people who will really interested to do it. And then what has happened was, immediately somebody came out saying that all the 4 books, it's not 4 books, it's 1 book. A to Z of education, how to implement the informal education is what is discussed. Immediately somebody said he is ready to translate the whole book. I know if somebody has to translate, if you assign to somebody, it may take some 2-3 years. Minimum 2 years, minimum 1 year. It will not happen that, not that. So I suggested, identify 26 teachers. There is 26 chapters, A, B, C, D up to Z. Give me 26 teachers. I will assign different portfolio, maybe another 5 people to oversee this translation. You know, today I have on my mobile a group of 32 teachers ready. I am so hopeful that people are active. I am sure this book was given to some people whom I have contact. It was freely gifted. Some 3-4 copies I have got. All of them were given. I have not seen somebody acknowledging it, somebody reading it, somebody listening to that. India is one of the probably not happiest country, not rich country, not developing. All the there is in now next week I am going to Belgaum and Goa. The road collapsed. Somebody has gone under, whether the mud or the neighboring river, nobody is able to trace. There is no coordination between the collector, army, political people. I think somewhere somebody has to change. I'm really happy to see that Gitanjalee with the National Education Forum, with a good team of people. It's not that simple to have 52 people plus another 16, 70 people joined here. I'll tell you, it's very difficult to coordinate and gather this many people for a Google Meet. It's not that simple. It's very difficult. During COVID time, I did a program called WIN. Win is the program name. You can look at what is there on the 45 days. I conducted every day 1.5 2 hours of webinar. WIN. The expansion is what India needs. WIN. What India needs. A lot of people spoke about it. It was for me to learn. All the discussion is what is written as different books. So I'm saying you should have, now next week I'm going to Goa. I already finished writing a book. It has gone to press for printing. I've shared that to Gitanjalee, saying that National Education Forum will be part of it. We have to, don't think about what government does. Don't think about what rich people are doing. Don't think about what the principal does. Any teacher, any classroom, any home, at their place we can implement the informal education. Anything we want to do, don't have to wait. I am able to write a book with Azerbaijan, Baku, where I have not went there. It's only a teacher, a educationalist, a psychologist from there. I am in contact. We have written a book. Academic interest is what is that can share across boundaries, across state, across region. Any experience you have is entirely different from any part of the different world. So if you have experience is your skill. When you implement on the ground, what you get. So these 1 week of celebration, I believe it is not talk. It is what we can do. Think seriously. My whole time is spent on this. I believe that there is a small difference. That is why this many people are here. That is why I am able to come. That is why I have a relation or with the National Education Forum. Otherwise, nobody need to know that what I am doing in Hyderabad. We are in contact. We are in the part of a change. The part of a change in the sense, I wrote a book on adaptive learning. Adaptive learning is how education has to run in e-web net learning. The pedagogies and practices. How things have to happen in the internet era, which I wrote 17 years back with an academician from University of Calicut. But nothing has happened because nobody can force things to happen on the ground. I thought it's a waste. Nobody is looking at, nobody is reading it. But I found one disease called COVID. When we were all alone, everybody started using internet. Everybody started using digital world. But what has happened is, you copy from somewhere, make a PowerPoint, put it there. Actually, that is not a digital classroom. Digital classroom is you use sound, use animation, use simulation, all the augmented reality, artificial intelligence, all the capacity we can do. I'll tell you, a clerk or maybe a typist who makes a flyer or a video in a small shop knows more computer than a computer teacher in a school, because he is doing practical. I have seen a lot of schools in which they have to create a small flyer. They contract it out. A 10th class failed fellow or maybe a passed fellow who is sitting on a computer is able to create a beautiful movie, but a computer teacher cannot do that. So our education has become non-practical, actually useless. And such teachers, when teach, the product also will become very bad. So it's nice that at least you all have some interest in changing education, making a transformation, creating a small difference in our life. I'm sure when we do that, the next generation will become much better. This is the time when lot of 12th class children result came. They have written entrance exam, engineering or medical admission started. I have seen lot of people asking what course is to be taken, which branch I have to go. You can imagine up to 12th class, somebody studies maths, physics, chemistry, biology, all the subjects, they are not able to decide where to go. Again, the children don't telephone their parents' telephones. Sometimes the mother telephones. They don't even telephone. They will make a missed call, I will call back. Today it happened. Every day, at least 10-15 people I am calling. And one or two I will record and post it onto YouTube, seeing that they will call me. Why is it happening? Why teachers are not capable of mentoring children? Why are you not able to understand what your child, what is that they require, what the other child require? There is a great role for every teacher to play. Otherwise, what happens is illiterate, unacademically interested business people run this country. That is what is happening. After 12th class, the children go to, I don't know how many of you have seen Kota Factory, Pressure Cooker, no, Crash Course. These are all different movies available. You can see people are sent to different places to make them eligible for an entrance exam. So what are the 12th, up to 12th class, what are children doing? What are the teachers doing? Do you require those people again to go for a tuition center to make it? If I am teaching mathematics, why my students are going for maths tuition again? And you see a lot of awards. Yesterday also, Guru Purnima day, I was called to give an award. I found they are calling the list of people and those people are not even present to receive the award. Because same buffalo gets in 10 places. The value of award has gone. Value of certificates have gone. Because they get, you can imagine there is somebody from Orissa who got 250 PhDs in the last 3 years. It's all purchased. You pay money, you become an ambassador, you keep selling it to different people. It has become a chain business. Education has become a chain business. Any teacher who doesn't know have any knowledge, they can start a tuition center. We have to change. Education has to become very serious. Otherwise, the next generation will suffer. We are hardly getting people who are highly qualified. We are hardly getting people who have got real quality knowledge. So when we were discussing, I was suggesting that I had a long back one plan which is to be implemented. I was not seeing a group of people. Now I am sure all of you are highly motivated, wanted to make a difference, and all of you have to become torchbearers. Listen at least one interview. Tomorrow morning also 11 o'clock I have an interview. They will do only one-to-one. No other people can join. It's a one-to-one. You see the beautiful questions which they ask. They have to see all my earlier interviews to see what extra beautiful question they can ask. By which and somebody yesterday, a mother, earlier the son interviewed me. After a month, the mother comes and says, I want to interview. Can I do it in Urdu? I said, no, you cannot do it in Urdu, do it in English only. She says, I don't know. But you can see the way she spoke, beautiful English. So why is it we are not able to improve? There is no time scale for parents, students, teachers. Anybody can learn any point of time. I learn every day. Today we had a discussion in which the question was, what is the purpose of criticism? What is the meaning of criticism? Immediately I have opened up my Google and then said, look at wordhippo.com, read. That you can see I post it as it is. I am not saying that I know. I am not saying that I know. I refer. I said there are a lot of words there we have to learn. This is the website to be seen. When some patient is sick, it goes to an MBBS doctor, we refer to a specialist. I have not seen teachers referring to somebody else saying, this subject I don't know. You go to this person and then learn. Very rarely we see somebody doing it. We don't have that sort of a system in which we understand what I can do, what others can do. Because children also don't have time. They are too busy. We should change this, and a relaxed mode of learning practically should happen. The syllabus completion is become a big problem for most of the teachers. That is not important. Any subject which you teach in your normal classroom, same subject much better is available on internet, because we are living in the third decade of 21st century. This is the book which I wrote after the first adaptive learning book. This is an adaptive learning book. This is a book which I wrote on adaptive learning in the 3-2-1 world. How fast we have to get adapted to the situation. 3-2-1 world. Now we are in the 2024. Another 6 years, third decade will be over. So next 6 years, if you can make an impact on education, probably we can say that we are the first people in the world probably adapted to the third decade of 21st century. How do we do that? Now let us look at what is available. There is a vision, there is a mission, there is an action. What is vision? I want to make my class most attractive, most creative, the best as such I can. And what is a mission? What is that being done around the world? Learn all that first. Take up one small project. This is what I am going to do in my classroom. Entirely different, where my creativity, my interest, my innovation, my style of teaching, it will be my style. I am not copying from somewhere. Take a small subject. It can be from nursery to 12th class. I understand it's a school education system only. I am not talking about a college or university now. That can be physics of 10th class or 12th class, maths or literature, anything. How am I going to make this small class as best as I can? Which is my knowledge I am providing, not copying from somewhere and blah, blah, blah. How do you do that? It can be a small experiment, it can be a small craft, it can be a small class, it can be a theory, it can be a theme, anything which you take it. Make it as a class and then make a small documentation about it. Such documents are what is seen in the YouTube now. But we hardly see from the Indian, other than the commercial people, genuine teachers making it. Just record it as it is. You are not able to edit it, doesn't matter. Send it to me or send it to some team of people where we will identify. They will edit it, add the graphics if something is required, some pictures. What is that you have used for presenting it? Make a picture of it. You become an international teacher by that. That is what I told 17 years back. I am telling the same thing now. If you can do that on different topics at different times, maybe Gitanjalee will tell you when is the time, when to submit, when to get it. Such circular will come to you. If there is a group, provide this information there. I am not part of any of the group there, so I don't know how this communication happens. If it is there, write down the email address, write down you can also upload if you want on your, and then tag it. Put it in the playlist. We'll identify a place, put it there. Somebody will evaluate. Circulate it across to different people for comments. So let us make sure that whatever I do is being either appreciated or criticized or judged. All that can happen. Get all that comments. Identify this is a beautiful teacher, innovative teacher, genuine teacher, creative teacher of maths of 9th class. That will be probably one of the first competition what the whole India, I have not seen anybody doing such a competition. This will be a genuine competition. Otherwise, very simple. I can make a trophy and then say that Shreya Dasgupta is the world's best teacher. Whatever title I can put. Right? I can put Aditi is the world's best dancer in the world. I am not even checking whether you can dance or not. Right? This is very simple. Values are not added to any of the certificates today. And every program has become, all the participants get awards, and it has become junk actually. Whatever I get from different places is a big burden for me. Every day I am attending many. Can imagine how many will be there. Where do I dump all this? We are not contributing anything. I am getting some contacts from different parts of the world only because my lectures are being uploaded onto YouTube. So many people ask where they should study, what subject they should to study, just because I am uploading my content on the YouTube. All this, including today's, will be there tomorrow or day after tomorrow on internet. So I record what I do, I document what I do, I write what I do, I make books from out of it. There, Goa I am going, it is 5 elements and Ayurveda, all the sensory organs, how it is going to affect the learning ability of a person. I've added psychology, I've added the 3-2-1 world, the fastness in which people have to move. I've added the Ayurvedic concept there. I've added the most modern computer and the environment and the pollution, all that I have added there and created a book. That's going today, it has gone for print. Day after tomorrow I'm traveling, I'm going to distribute it. Each one of you can become authors. I was telling when I am doing this in Sri Lanka, I said all of you will write one chapter and all of you are going to learn how to write a book, how to edit a book, how to author a book. If in one life, if we cannot make that, if we cannot make a creative one lecture for 1 hour, I want only a sample. Probably such sample will be there. We can say that tomorrow, yes, I have done a job which is genuine by myself. That is what I proposed as a program. We can celebrate 1 week, but this celebration has to go as a impetus, as a movement for people to contact and connect to people, because without celebration nobody will come and attend like this. So when it came, I said the material preparation will be the topic which I speak. The material preparation is your, it is not a copy of a textbook, your own genuine activity which you wanted to do. If you can do that, only 2 minutes or 5 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever style you want, record it and send it, write a program. We will identify what way we can connect each other. I was telling all the time, I'm ready to spend time. Come there. Now what we planned is in Belgaum, I will go for a 1-day program. Now inauguration comes, some chief guest comes and some other speaker comes and Thanksgiving comes. Ultimately the workshop will happen only 2 hours. 1 full day is wasted. I am traveling all the way and going there 5 hours by road. This is what happens. We are not genuinely interested in learning. We are not genuinely interested in doing activities. Let us have some workshop in which genuinely people learn. And full day is being spent, understand what can be done. And anyone who does, anyone who is ready to host such programs, I'll be available for you. We can create such huge quantum of activity which we can do. In this earlier University Grants Commission at the college level, they had a what is called a CEC, Consortium for Educational Communication. Minimum definition 2 minutes and one class was 40 minutes. And each of these class was recognized by University Grants Commission, UGC of India, as one research publication. That was taken as a credit for getting promotions. So you can imagine the value government of India has given. But now after that, it has gone, because one government goes, next government comes, all this will go out. This was during Manmohan Singh's time when I was part of the government. After that, I have seen it's only celebrations, it's only saying. We should, at the ground level, government may change, policy may change, but at the ground level, let us do something genuinely which creates a difference in learning pattern, so that will be the biggest contribution as a teacher, as an educator, as an academician, which you can give to the next generation. I really found, though I have made some negative comments, I really found the Kolkata group, which last time when I came on the June 30th, I found there is a beautiful, energetic group of people. Kolkata always have got great energy. That is why our freedom struggle, we have got great leaders, great writers. But one impact which the present generation can make is such a revolutionary change. I don't say educational transformation. Transformation is a slow change. We have no time now. We have to move very fast. You have to make a revolutionary change in learning patterns. And I'm so glad with all that energy, Gitanjalee and her team, with a beautiful number of, I have seen plenty of schools in this world from different parts of the world. I have not seen such a serene, beautiful, nice, though the environment outside may be not good, but when you get inside, you have seen a beautiful infrastructure, beautiful situation, beautiful decoration. The care has been taken at minute level. And I'm sure with that guidance, you can show a lot of model schools where the world will come to see that. There is a lot of promises given by, I don't know what will happen, because day after tomorrow, 24th is my meet, same time with the Sri Lankan people for the translation. If it happens well, by December they plan to have the books launched, and there is somebody who is supporting, have got 7 different places, they have got resorts, they are ready to host any one of us. Is that all my facilities you can use as you want. I want a team of people from India to go and say that this is my experience of teaching and learning, and we can have a good collaboration. India and Sri Lanka had very good relationship. Any town from India to go to Kolkata, I have to travel more than the time which I take for travel to Colombo. Such a place where they all speak beautiful English. They have got a beautiful education system. I was talking to all the people there at the highest education ministry level. I was interacting. They still follow the 13th grade education of the Britain. They have not changed their education for the local purpose even today. So they are very keen. They are doing it. If it happens as planned, I will be keep going there. I want all of you to go to such places, enjoy all that beauty of Sri Lanka. We have got a lot of stories to share from Ramayana onwards. All that can be there, and that lot of learning exchange can happen. So I want National Education Forum. I already committed to them being part of National Education Forum. I also said the National Education Forum will be there to support Sri Lanka for doing it on behalf of Gitanjalee. That's what I told. They were so glad, so great. I'm sure this will be a great beginning. Yesterday was Guru Purnima day. We are starting as a fresh new learning mechanism. I can go on and on, but exactly I thought I will talk only 30 minutes, and it's 30 minutes is over. I believe that there should not be lectures, but to put the theme flow, I wanted to talk. That's why I did. You can have any number of questions, and you should have questions. I'm seeing a lot of hands raised. That may be by mistake. I don't know whether it is genuinely to ask questions. We have to become literate. The literate in the sense, we are lavish with all the facilities which we have, but we don't use them. We have to be digitally smart, and that is what we require. We have to be very well rooted in the culture what we are. So we must know our land, we must know our culture, but that doesn't mean I will not go to the modern world. So we are locally very enrooted, rooted inside our local knowledge. Go to the global world. So I keep saying the education is a global movement. Global from the local. A global change has to happen from the local. Therefore, it is a global mode of working. And in 3, 2, 1 world, very fast movement. You can have some questions, then I'll be very happy. That is what I want to know. Gitanjalee, is it good enough, or do we have to speak more? I can speak as much as I want, but I thought this is not the time to speak because there are plenty of videos available. My views on grandma child care, my views on education system. I did not even speak about grandma child care because I spoke enough. If you want to know what is this book around, what can be done, all that can be discussed. You want to take it up, you want to create an interview group, you want to learn all that what can be done. Plenty of books on I showed all this, the 3-2-1 world. I showed the mind matters. This is what is mind matters on the psychology. This is for civil service preparations. This is the mental care book which I wrote. This is what we wrote together with a Sri Lankan collaborator. Sri Lanka learns adaptive learning. Sri Lanka is ready to learn adaptive learning. And this is adolescence psychology. So all which I wrote from my lectures. Whatever I lecture, I make a note. This lecture I am going to hear again. If there is something new, some new idea comes from your question, collaboratively we will write a book. I believe people to work together to make contributions in writing. This is the life in the 3-2-1 world. This is what is SDG, Sanatana Dharma goals. I don't call it as sustainable development goals. I make a Indianized version of the global thoughts. That's what I'm doing. I
Sir?
believe that people can ask questions and then contribute into learning, sharing, caring, loving together. Yeah.
Sir, may I say something?
No, sir. I am Dr. TPS. Let us
Okay.
change the culture. I was so happy to hear you. I want to tell you that when I went to Sri Lanka, they were calling me sir. I said, don't call me sir. What is the local version to call somebody with respect? You know what is the word they use, Sri Lanka? Anybody can guess? There is a lot of relation between that word to Bengal. That is why I'm asking you this.
What, sir?
Again,
Oh,
sir.
Babu.
Again, sir.
Babu.
Again, sir. No, don't use the word sir. Be conscious. You look at my face.
Babu.
No,
Is it Babu?
no. That is called Mahatma. Either
Okay.
lady or gent, when they greet, they don't call sir. Mahatma. That is what they, and that is what Tagore called Mahatma Gandhi, and that is how Mahatma Gandhi became Mahatma. And Mahatma called Tagore back as Gurudev. That is why Tagore got Gurudev. You see, they did not address themselves as Sir Tagore, Sir Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, right?
No, no.
And do you respect such people like Mahatma Gandhi or Tagore? Then why are you using this nasty name called Sir and Madam? Why are you becoming a slave to the Britishers even today?
I will say, sir, Guru.
Again, sir, you used the word in between.
No,
Be
no,
very careful.
Guru, Dr. TPS.
Whatever you want, I am saying, I
Sir,
hate the word called that.
Master Mashai. Master Mashai.
You call whatever you want, but don't ever use the British. You use your local name. You
Okay,
use your
okay.
Indianized name. Make
Then
it
I
as a
called you
practice.
Master Mashai.
What does it mean?
My name Momomita.
Okay.
Momomita Pal.
Okay. Tell me, Momita, what do you do?
सर मैं क्लीन बर्नी कॉलेज में प्राइमरी टीचर्स ट्रेनिंग ले रही हूँ अभी।
Wonderful.
इतने दिनों से मैंने ये सोचा नहीं था कि कुछ करने का। मैं हाउस वाइफ ही थी, बट उसके बाद मैंने सोचा क्योंकि मुझे बच्चों के साथ बहुत अच्छा लगता है उनके साथ टाइम शेयर करने को, इसलिए मैंने सोचा कि मैं एक टीचर्स ट्रेनिंग ले लेती हूँ। उसके बाद उनके साथ मैं उनको कुछ सिखा पाऊंगी मजे से। वो मेरे साथ जितने भी वक्त रहे वो अपनी वो पूरी तरह से मजे में अपना कुछ सिखा पाऊँ उससे उन लोगों को, इसलिए मैं टीचर्स ट्रेनिंग में ज्वाइन।
Momita,
Yes, sir.
again, one more correction. Don't ever tell you are a housewife.
Okay, sir.
How many children you have?
Okay, ma'am.
How many children you have?
I have 2 children.
You tell that I am the mother of 2 kids.
I am the mother of 2 kids.
Don't tell I am a housewife.
Okay.
Another correction.
Okay.
Another correction. If you want to tell, you can say I am double HM. आप कौन है? मैं डबल HM हूँ. कौन है?
Double HM.
हाँ, HM बोल के HM generally what is HM?
I don't know, sir.
Homemaker.
Homemaker.
So tell that I am happy homemaker. What is
Okay,
your designation? I am a happy homemaker. Don't tell I am a housewife. Otherwise, you tell, every teacher should tell. If somebody has to introduce, you should first introduce that I am the mother of 2 kids. That you should be the privilege, and that should be your address. Okay. So you are not a housewife. You are a happy homemaker, mother of 2 kids. And you wanted to be the mother of many children.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
don't become mother of children. I keep telling all the teachers are grandmothers of children.
Grandmother. Yes.
So you are going to be grandmother for many kids. Wonderful.
Thank you. Thank
Nice.
you, Master Mashai.
Nice.
गुरुजी,
Yeah.
गुरुजी नमस्ते। राष्ट्रीय शिक्षा नीति के अनुसार जो शिक्षा सप्ताह what we are going to celebrate. So sir will, DrTPS will give, Gopai Guruji will give some sort of not homework, some assignments, so that the assignments National Education Forum will go through it and they should submit.
Already I told, either 2 minutes or 5 minutes video of whatever you do as a unique, genuine, creative, self-generated, innovative idea. That can be digital, but not idea alone. Implement it on the ground and videograph and send it.
Yes.
And such people will get recognition, and that will be a beautiful recognition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guruji, so if anybody is having questions, please ask that. I'm just, since I'm traveling, so that is why maybe I'm a little bit the server problem I'm going through.
So don't tell, I'll tell you Gitanjalee,
questions.
Gitanjalee, I'll tell you, in any webinar, don't tell your problems. Just go.
Okay.
That's good enough. You are wasting that much time of so many people by telling this repeatedly.
Just, can you just share,
don't worry.
Just,
somebody else will take care. You just go. You just switch off. No problems.
All of you come up with questions, whatever you are having.
Yeah, it's already told. Don't worry. Just go.
Okay.
Yeah. Come on. Somebody is talking, muted, it doesn't work. You have to unmute and then speak. I'm seeing a lot of familiar faces. It's almost less than a month, I think, we met.
Good evening, Gurudev.
Good evening.
I am from Madhya Pradesh, Itarsi.
Wonderful. Itarsi is the center of India. All the rail which connects from east to west and north to south crosses in Itarsi.
Right.
And tragedy happened very close to that Bhopal tragedy.
PGT Hindi teacher.
Wonderful.
Actually.
Yeah.
जैसे हम लोग NEP है या फिर इम्प्लीमेंटेशन की बात करते हैं, बट मैं भी जहाँ पढ़ाती हूँ वहाँ पर भी इम्प्लीमेंटेशन बाद में आता है, सिलेबस रनिंग पहले आता है. मेरा फोकस रहता है, मैं पीजीटी हूँ पर फिर भी 7th 8th को दे देते हैं, मेरे को 3rd 4th भी दे दें. मेरे लिए, मेरे पास किड्स नहीं है लेकिन मेरे पास 500 किड्स हैं. 500 स्कूल की स्ट्रेंथ मेरे 500 है, तो मेरे लिए वही 500 किड्स हैं. लेकिन मेरा मोटिव रहता है कि बच्चा प्रॉपर सीखे, थोड़ा सीखे पर प्रॉपर सीखे, लाइफ टाइम के लिए सीखे. लेकिन स्कूल्स क्या करते हैं कि उसको भगाते हैं. इम्प्लीमेंटेशन बाद में, भगाना, दौड़ाना, बस दौड़ना चाहिए. PT1, टर्म 1, PT2, प्री बोर्ड, टर्म 2, मतलब एग्जाम. बच्चे एग्जाम देकर इतने फ्रस्ट्रेट हो चुके होते हैं कि उनको जो आता है वो भी भूल चुके होते हैं. अब इसके लिए क्या करें? क्योंकि 6 टाइम एग्जाम देते हैं बच्चे पूरे 10 मंथ.
I am not here to criticize what is happening or finding fault with the government system.
Right.
If I am a good student, I will love to have exams. All my degrees, what I studied in my life is because I love exams. Exam test दो जगह पे होता है. One is in classroom, schools, next one is in hospitals. हमारा तबीयत ठीक नहीं है तो हम इलाज के लिए जाते हैं डॉक्टर के पास, वो पहले टेस्ट करवाते हैं. सो व्हाट इज द पर्पस ऑफ टेस्ट? हमारे लिए कुछ प्रॉब्लम है तो वो निकलना है, उसके पहले टेस्ट करना पड़ता है. सो इट्स ऑलवेज नाइस टू हैव टेस्ट. आप अभी बोल रहे हैं 5 टेस्ट है, 10 टेस्ट है. अमेरिका में एक मास्टर्स प्रोग्राम के लिए 1000 एग्जामिनेशन लिखना पड़ता है. हर एक दिन 3-4 एग्जाम्स रहता है उसके पास. So why people are worried about exams? मुझे कुछ प्रॉब्लम है, उधर कुछ दर्द आ रहा है, तो मैं डॉक्टर के पास जाके बोलता है मुझे टेस्ट करवा दो तो मिल जाएगा क्या, क्यों ऐसे प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है. So every student should have 100 tests. Why 3 tests, 4 tests? What is that to be done? Every teacher should conduct a test. I conduct a lot of tests, but the method in which you are doing testing has to be changed. अभी ऐसे कैसे हो रहा है? Everybody gets 90% mark. मैं इधर उस्मानिया यूनिवर्सिटी इकोनॉमिक्स डिपार्टमेंट पे गया था एक बार. Everybody gets 90% mark. Economics में, masters, MA class में. Then I asked, if I give some question, will you be able to answer it? No, that question we cannot answer. Masters exam के question देता है, वही question exam को पूछते, वही लिखो, 90% मिलता आपको. So exam is very good, but today's style of exam is not good. Now I will tell you one thing. Now मैं half an hour आपको lecture दिया, मैं अभी examination assignment देंगे आपको. All of you who are attending this, write one page of what I spoke for half an hour. What I spoke for half an hour. आप लिख के मुझे 950 मेरा नंबर पे भेजो. I don't know how many of you have got a pen and paper with you. When you are attending a webinar, pen paper भी नहीं रहता आपके पास. How many of you have written that note? Take a picture and send it to me. वो पिक्चर देख के आपका कंटेंट देख के आई विल गिव यू अ सर्टिफिकेट फ्रॉम माय साइड अटेंडिंग दिस सेमिनार. 95020388875. That's my number. Go to YouTube. Any YouTube you will check DrTPS. DrTPS. Teachers, Parents, Students. That's my name. DrTPS. Search. Get my name. Send your notes. I will give you a certificate from my end. I have got a Worldcraft Foundation. This National Foundation for Teachers is there. So many organizations are there. And I will support you throughout in learning process. Examination, don't worry what people are doing. When I am into the classroom, I'll tell you I was teaching Hindi for 10th class. हमारा केरला में बच्चे लोगों को मैं हिंदी पढ़ाते थे. I did not sing that song. I did not. You look at Hindi grade 10 DrTPS. You will see me teaching Hindi. What do? I pick up that and look at what Amitabh Bachchan sang, what somebody else sang. I will ask them to listen to that many times because I cannot sing better than somebody who sang well. I will ask them to learn it by heart. Learn by heart. Inside the heart it should come. Then I will ask them to debate. I will ask them to do a drama. Class is over. Your syllabus can be just like that finished. You are doing the same style. What I am saying, use all the facilities. Internet use karo. You tell them this same song, go and internet pe pura ghoj ke find out where this poetry is there. When somebody has taught in some other place, why are you teaching that? And tomorrow when you teach, put that in internet, somebody from the different world they search, they must find, oh, Mamta teacher is there in Madhya Pradesh. Wonderful teacher, I am learning from them. They should tell their teachers. That is how you become an international teacher. Why DrTPS is being contacted from Africa, Philippines? You look at all the country. I teach in Philippines. I have not gone to Philippines. Online I am teaching. How did they know I am teaching management? They have searched in the internet. How did I go to Fiji for a Ramayana conference? मैं रामायण में कुछ तो थोड़ा तो किया है, वो डॉक्यूमेंट करके ब्लॉग बना के दे दिया. सो गवर्नमेंट वाज सर्चिंग साउथ इंडिया से कौन है, वो ढूंढ लिया मेरा नाम. सो अनलेस यू शो योर प्रेजेंस, I am sure people will come hunting for you.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
So Mamata will send one class of Hindi, one poetry in a different style, not in the normal style. Look at what style I have done, you will see that. Okay, that is what I do. The other day I was singing, I was asking them to sing, but not one person to sing. It should come together. एकता स्वतंत्रता समानता रहे, विश्व में चरित्र की अमानता रहे. What a beautiful song is that. अब देश में था, देश में चरित्र की अमानता. I changed it. I said विश्व में, देश में क्यों होना है? One word you listen, understand. Oh, I don't like it. Let me change it. then you become a creative teacher. ऐसा होना है पढ़ाई. Your children should become and tell that no, this is not correct, इसमें mistake है बोल के बोलना आपको. Okay, make your children to make classes. You don't have to teach. Ask your children to make class and then you record. You get an award because you made your children teachers. 7th class student become a teacher. You look at Pakistan DrTPS. You can see 7th class children asking questions. Oh, what a creative people. Tomorrow morning 11 o'clock again I have not seen an Indian student doing it. I have not seen. Make your children to interview people. That is how they get lot of knowledge. Got it? Lot of things can be done. Inside the classroom, school ke andar, strict rule, whatever is the principal saying, you are not the principal, right? You are not the education minister. You cannot change. What I can do, what you can do, let us discuss that. What government has to, let us not discuss. But within that limit, what I can do, what you can do, I can tell you. That's what we should. Wonderful, Mamta. Love you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Again.
Good evening, Gurudev. May I ask?
Yeah. You don't have to ask permission. This is your webinar. I am only a guest.
Since you are respected in front of us, and this is really we are habituated to call sir.
It has to change.
Whenever we are going to come out from this sir word, since we are standing in front of the doctor, whether in any official, usually the sir word comes from our mouth is very fast. We don't know. It becomes in our blood. You can say also.
That is because you are not consciously speaking. Just like that unknowingly, don't do that. Consciously. When I am speaking consciously. Every word, thoughtfully I am speaking. So thoughtfully you speak.
Sir, we are going to learn from you how to resolve this problem.
Yeah.
The thing is that, sir, I am the teacher and coordinator of the DPS.
Yeah.
So it's a very devastating situation. Last 2 years, I have been suffered in my school. Thing is that, sir, there are plenty of the platform nowadays. They are organizing the Olympiad exam. Plenty of the organization are organized this. Then the thing is that, sir, that students are getting frustrated. Parents are forcing them to enroll their name in this to get the first rank, and also sometimes one student enroll their name in a different organization who are conducting this type of competitive exam. So due to that, after the result coming out, the children are getting frustrated, depressed. Some of them are not willing to come to school. So I really don't know how to resolve this problem and how to make them understand the parents. Don't force them to do this. Not necessary. We people also stand in our life without giving this type of Olympiad exam. So what is the benefit of this type of Olympiad exam? Is it a really advantages getting by the students or the disadvantages? I'm really getting very confused. I asked different types of personnel, but I didn't get the proper answer.
Wonderful.
So, could you help me?
Wonderful, Shampa Biswas. I am part of Cochin University. We have got a mathematics Olympiad team which is happening last 40 years. 40 years se chal raha hai mathematics Olympiad. I was also part of it. It is to generate most of the competitions. I don't do it because any competition is only a competition. Meritorious students will participate. I also did a national geography competition. All that is only to make money. Number one, most of them will make money by collecting money. I was doing it as a part of National Cartographic Association. I will award the most brilliant participant to schools. I will award 3 children have to pay 15 rupees only, small amount, but I used to get 20,000 children only in Hyderabad. You can see how much money I get. It's not for me, for my association. So then it became a national program. I am not against it. At least what we do is, I go to those schools, make children to learn and do something out of which I will select a few people who are really interested. assume that. And what happens in most of the schools when I go, I see principal sitting and behind that there is only trophies. Lot of awards are decorated and then put. You tell me correct or not? What are you showing to your children and parents?
Absolutely.
What are you telling your children? These are important. I have not seen a principal sitting in a room with a lot of library books behind. What is that a principal has to show? Libraries and books around them. Now you turn this. I am just turning. You can see only books around me. In my sitting place, 20 seconds, I will get lot of books. All my notes will be here. All my books will be here. All my learning. I am sitting beside books, not with the trophies. So what are we telling our children? Trophies are important, prizes are important, gifts are important. Make sure that genuinely as teachers, we should tell them that this is what you celebrate. Assembly program, annual day program, and lot of trophies are given. You are not giving books. You are not giving knowledge. I was called to give certificates for all the A plus winners. I said no trophy, no bouquet, no nothing can be given. You can see my phone also. If you telephone, I have written no trophy, no bouquet, no gifts. Give books. When I go to places, I gift books. I said, Nash, you have to have. What you do is the Olympiad you conduct, but don't stop them, let them. But those who participated also, you give a gift, and that gift can be all the yearbooks. What is an yearbook? Which gives a lot of general knowledge. Give them dictionary. Understood? Or you have Ramakrishna Math there. Go to Ramakrishna Math, buy beautiful books of Vivekananda and gift them. I used to collect a lot of Ramakrishna Math books. Now I don't do that because I have written a lot of books. 20 years back, what I used to do is collect a lot of books from the Ramakrishna Math to keep it there. Whoever comes to me, instead of giving chocolate, halwa, all that I don't give. I only give books. Because that will stay. All that other decorative items will go. Or you draw one picture and send it, give it. You conduct a large program in which everybody can draw. So somebody who is participating, mathematics, but somebody else who is good in drawing, they are drawing, that goes to somebody else. Give them award, give them money, make that is what is sustainable development. Don't involve some XYZ from why people are involving these sort of associations like what Gitanjalee is running is a combined association where all of you are members. Don't entertain any of the commercial people into your place. All of you are learning psychology in your education. You are not using it in your classroom. How to solve this problem? I will come to your school, spend 1 or 2 days there, see that your senior children, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th and 12th children will have no problem. They will enjoy writing exam. They will start focusing on exams. All this competitive spirit will go from them. That's my guarantee which I do to most of the schools. I visited thousands of schools, not 1 or 2 in my life. You ask all the Gulf schools.
This is my privilege, sir. If I would possible to come in my school, definitely I would work on it.
That is what I am doing. Whether I am coming to your place or some other place, every day I am moving into different parts of the world. Correct? So it is either your school or somebody's school, whoever calls me and hosts me. So I am sure your children should become focused on education, learning. That has to have a test paper. The way I am saying, every day in the classroom there will be a test program. You understood? I have a different method of testing, not the normal. This is what I said. I was teaching in the engineering college. After teaching environment science, what do I tell? Your internal marks will come. In engineering college, we can give 40% internal marks. So I said your internal marks are based on the note which you prepare and send it to me. So in my class, what will happen? Everybody will be writing. Got it? You can see my students, 8th grade children, I was taking to Goa for a 3-day program. I have taken them to a science exhibition. You can see every child. I have got some pictures. Look at ICON. My program is ICON. ICON DrTPS. You will see children, everybody in the exhibition, wherever they go, they have a note and book. They will keep writing what they have seen, what they have learned. Everyone will have a pen and paper, keep writing. That has become a habit. Now the 8th grade children who are all useless, you will become nothing in your life. They are all into great universities in different countries. We can make your children great. Children are beautiful. They are brilliant. They have no problems. Parents needs to be educated. That is why my name is DrTPS. Teachers, parents,
Absolutely.
students.
I just agree with you, sir. Yes, absolutely. Parents need to be taught to be counseling.
That is
They
why
need to be counseling
no,
staff.
that is why I am saying now onwards, Shampa Biswas is not a teacher, not a madam. You are a grandmother of your students. If you are a grandmother for your students, their parents become your daughter and son. You can tell them what they have to do. When they come and tell, you tell, I am not a teacher, I am the grandmother. I know how to take care of my grandchildren. Don't interfere, you should tell. When I took 45 girls and 45 boys for this program, icon program, I told all the parents, they are my children. I will do what I want. You have no questions at all. Agreed. You as a teacher, don't consider as a teacher, master. No. You have a greater role to play and you are the grandmother. That is why Dr. TPS have written the book called the Grandma Child Care Shiksha Gurukulam. It is all grandmother's job. All the teachers become grandmother. That is why it becomes a grandma's program.
Wonderful answer, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
I will convert all the ma'am and teachers to grandmothers. That's what I do. I will tell no teacher should stand in the class. The young children, nursery, LKG, UKG, grade 1, grade 2, grade 3. Children are so young, only 1 feet height. The chair is 1 feet height. When they sit, what they see is only 2 feet. And all the teachers are standing. You can see which part of the body of the teacher the student is seeing all throughout the day. Grandmothers never stand, they will sit on the ground. So I change the classroom itself into a different style. If you are ready, tell which are all the people ready. We will make that happen in your place. The whole world people will come and see what sort of a classroom is. It's a different classroom. Let us also implement it. They will copy you. That's what I want to happen. See that it happens in some places. That's what I'm doing. Thank you. Thank you, Shampa.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so many hands are up, but you are not able to unmute or what? Unmute. Click at the mic which is having a cross so it becomes active. Atiti raised hand, Swagata raised hand, Maumita raised hand, Sekat Ghosh raised hand. Unmute. Samaran raised hand. So many people. Yeah, Tanushree, speak. You are a winner. Successfully did it. Yeah.
Dr. TPS,
Yeah.
I'm going to call you Dada because in Bengali,
I know.
we also respect.
Ami Bangla bolchi. You tell in Bangla, no problem. Dada is Dada. Yeah.
তো দাদা আমি মানে টিচার হওয়ার আগে আমি স্টুডেন্ট ছিলাম, তো আমি মানতাম কি আমি সেটাই পড়তে পারবো। I can read what I want to read.
Yeah.
And that is what I really want to implement in my students.
Yeah.
That they want to learn math. Like I'm a math teacher. মানে math parlo na, they understood, they are getting correct answer or not, they are getting good marks or not. That is not an issue. I just want them to have an interest in learning math. So the problem is that when parents come, they only see marks. कि एग्जाम में इसको मार्क्स नहीं मिला, बट एग्जाम में तो बहुत चीजें आती है, स्ट्रेस आता है, केयरलेस मिस्टेक होता है. So I always think that parents should see that whether they are doing math all over the year rather than just in exam.
आप कौन सी क्लास में पढ़ाते हैं? Which class you take classes?
3, 2, 3, 4.
I think you can make a lot of fun out of maths. I make fun out of maths. You look at Dr. TPS.
क्लास इंटरैक्टिव होता है.
Yeah, interactive. They will do maths and come and teach you tomorrow. You don't have to teach them. They will come and teach maths in your class. Got it? So many beautiful tricks are there in maths. You look at DrTPS maths. I have made lot of tricks in maths. I teach them those tricks. Got it? They will learn not in 3rd class, 4th class. They will learn up to 10th class maths when they are in 3rd class also. I am a mathematician. My PhD is in mathematics. I do maths like this. Understand, maths is not doing problems. Ability of maths is how fast you do maths. Jaldi,
Solving problems.
yeah,
Interest in solving problems and getting answers.
fast. How fast you can do is the question. I'll make my children to do maths fast. That's what I do. Okay. We will have just a workshop only for maths. How to make your math simple, creative, faster. Teachers have to do that. We'll do that. Wonderful. Done.
Thank you.
Yeah. Ghosh, Miss Ghosh is not able to unmute your mic. You can't shout and I can't hear from there to here. Kolkata is too far. No, you are not. You have to unmute. You are muted. So I can't hear. Your mic has to be on. Not on yet. I will see if it is on. Somebody else can try. Once your mic is on, keep it, don't switch off. It is still off. Somebody else.
Good evening, Guruji.
Wonderful, great. You are successful.
Yes.
Wonderful. Yeah.
Yes, I believe in informal education.
Yeah.
And also the education that is implemented in a practical way.
Yeah.
But every time it is not possible. Actually, I have taught the small kids for so many years. Now I am teaching the Montessori, making the teachers of Montessori classes.
Yeah.
So I, by heart, want the education, that type of education that is implemented in every aspect in a practical way.
Yeah.
Like discussing about the sun, I feel like taking the children out and showing them the sun in the sky.
Yeah.
In this way. And informal education that is given by grandma, mother, father, that way. So I want to know more how I can do that.
I told Gitanjalee and I told there also when I came, conduct a 1 week program. It doesn't happen by two hours, batch by batch, separating people. You can show that DrTPS came, did some lecture and go. It doesn't happen. A team who is very dedicated, 30-40 people, 4 days, 5 days, will teach you the whole up to nursery, LKG, UKG, grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, what all can be taught, how it can be done practically. I told create a group, make a group, online also from the WhatsApp itself. I can tell you what all things were to do, what to learn. Create a group, join as a group of 20 people, 30 people. Whom do you meet in the classroom? I will teach you what all things you can do to make your class better. Teachers become eligible for learning it through the WhatsApp, then implement it on the ground. I already told to create a WhatsApp group, join me, make me part of it. I will send you assignments. All that is available on internet. Where to look for what? How do you do that? Make it at home, come to class. Share the knowledge. There are lot of things available which every day you can get entertained. And after doing 1 month, you will finding, oh, these are not good. I will make myself better things. Every teacher becomes a creative teacher. So my idea is to make teachers creative, innovative, self-governed, self-imagination should be there, and you become not a copy and pasting. What is somebody is doing it. No, you become creative. That is why we have Brahma, wife, Saraswati. Wherever Brahma creativity is there, knowledge become part of it. I want all the teachers to be not copying the textbook and mugging up and then putting in the classroom. Creative teachers. My guarantee is I can make you creative, but not 1 hour lecture, coming as a guest, finishing off. That's all good to have a relationship and connection. I am a person who like to work on the ground. That's what you wanted. I will do craft, I will do art. Everybody should be ready. But not in a hurry to have vada, pakoda, chaya, all that. Get dedicated. It cannot happen in your place because you are too much. All of you, if you have 20 people, come to Kerala, stay with me for 10 days. I'll make you creative teachers. That's it.
Thank you, Guruji.
Very
Thank
simple.
you very much.
Very simple. Yeah. Come on. Good enough? Aditi is looking like this, but not hand is on. That's why I'm asking. Mohamita, Swagata, Aditi, Simran, and Mamata. Now Mrs. Ghosh will have problem to unmute it. Tanushree finished. Anybody else? Otherwise, we will call it a day.
I am finished also, sir.
Yeah. Anybody else? Your hand is up. That's what I thought. Yeah. Simran. Simran Saha. Ran away. Good enough? So I expect all of you to create some small video of what you do creatively and send it across. Reach out to Gitanjalee, create a group, send me what is that you have learned, send me the minutes of what is that you are planning to do, some plan you can create and then send it to me also. Discuss with me, see what is done in different places. Anything more to add? Otherwise, we will say tata bye bye. Shreya Dasgupta, you are the controller of today.
Yes. Thank you so much, DrTPS.
Good enough?
I will, yes, it is very much good enough. So we will close it by saying that, as you have said, that let us create ourselves, bring our creativity, the creative little kid that is hidden within us, let bring it out and
Yeah.
do some creativity and make the new kids learn it, not in the that boring type, protocol type, but in a new way,
Yes.
with your guidance. And definitely we will do this, and with our group and with ma'am's, Gitanjalee ma'am's effort and NEF along with you, DrTPS, we will definitely do this and make India into a new India, new creative India, new world
Good enough?
that the whole world will learn from.
Good enough?
So there is an assignment. Yes. So there is an assignment to everyone. Kindly make it, and you can send us because every one of you have my number. You can send it to me. I will forward this to ma'am as well as to Dr. T.